What's going on, guys? Back here again with some more motivation for you. Real quick, I want to talk about healing, all right? Once you start your healing journey, you're going to go through a lot of things in life, okay? But one of the toughest things that you're going to have to face is dealing with people who are not healing, okay? When you're healing, you're learning about yourself. You're learning about all the negative things that's going on with you and with your life, okay? All the toxic things, your traits, your behaviors, your mindset, your actions, the way you do things and think about things. You start learning that these things are not the best ways of doing things. And then you learn better ways of doing things and you start implementing that and putting it into your life, and your life starts to get better, okay? You go from negative to positive. But one of the biggest things you have to deal with is being around people who are not on that same type of vibe. You're gonna have to be around people who are not trying to elevate. They're not trying to grow. They're not trying to turn their life from negative to positive. And this might be family, it might be co-workers, it might be people in your class, it might be your friends, okay? It can literally be everybody that you ever known, everyone you've ever dealt with, all right? So what's gonna happen is when you start growing, you start healing, you start becoming your better version, they might take it as a threat, okay? Or they might just see it as you're being weird or you're being different and you're causing problems. Because when you start healing, you're gonna start talking about stuff. You're gonna start seeing things that you couldn't see before. Then you're gonna speak up on these things and you're gonna try to bring some change, all right? But the ones who are not ready to heal or grow, they're not gonna want to change. They're not gonna wanna hear any of it. They're not gonna wanna take a part of any of it. And when you're trying to do it, they're gonna see it as you being bad, okay? And that might break your heart. It's gonna flip your life upside down. But you have to remember that just because they don't wanna grow doesn't mean you don't have to grow, okay? You keep growing and you keep becoming your best version, all right? For me, I had to deal with coworkers who didn't understand it. I had to deal with my family who didn't understand it. I had to deal with my girlfriend's family who didn't get it. I had to deal with certain friends. When I was in the army, I had to deal with that. So it did hurt me, it did bother me, but then I learned that it's not me, it's them, okay? You're not crazy, you're just waking up. And unfortunately, you're around a bunch of people who want to continue to sleep, okay? But you don't have to keep sleeping. You can keep becoming your best version. Distance yourself from them. Take time apart. Go be your best version. You'll find people who are like you. You'll attract them. And then you guys can build your lives and continue to grow together, okay? And when the rest are ready, they'll catch up. Everyone knows how to free themselves when they're ready. So keep healing, keep growing, and keep going. Yes, sir.